I'm on the Brooklyn pd10 kayak. These are brand new, just came out this year. Been out a couple times now with it. Thing is really cool. It's a lot like like the Lightning Kick, very similar, and just having a good time with it. A little windy today, so I'm just having to take the scenic route here at Silver. A little hard out at the dam right now, so heading in this direction. But yeah, I'm really liking this. It's great. So anyway, we're just fishing here with it. $971 is what I paid for it. That's shipped, and that was all the way from I don't know where they're actually. It's on the East Coast. Let's put it that way, Brooklyn or something. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, really liking this, and so yeah, really liking the kayak. Yeah, but yeah, we're just kicking it here. I don't know how the fishing's going to be today. They did a water treatment. They get a lot of blue algae blooms out here, and they did a water treatment not too long ago here. So I don't know how this is going to roll as far as catching fish, but I've been marking some on my fish finder, which is, I don't know how great it is. It's a Temu deal. It turned itself off right now, but yeah, it does mark some fish every now and then. So I mean, I know they're down there, but it's like down at the bottom. I haven't really seen anything up at the surface at all. So they're probably just a little freaked out, probably because of the chemical differences in the water. Anyway, there we go. Let's see. Doing anything here? There we go. Okay, so we're 10.4 meters. It doesn't have foot, so I gotta kind of think about the depth here. Yeah, see, it's not really marking anything in the water right now. I mean, occasionally something strolls by. Oh, here we go. Here. Yeah, let's see. Probably use this guy. Do have my longer pole, but I like that for the ocean. It's really not that great for out here. Unless I go at the dam. There's big stripers there. And well, you do get some big catfish too. Otherwise, the other fish here, smallmouth bass or bass of some sort. And I heard there's some trout probably down at the other end from what I heard. I used to catch my bass that way years and years ago, back in the 80s. Been a while. When you're 63 years old, time's a different deal than for you young folks. So anyway, but yeah, this is really cool here. Very pretty. Somebody running a chainsaw. Yeah, I think they got like a full crew out here today, trying to spruce it up for the spring here. So probably opening up some trails and cutting the dead timber that could be dangerous to hikers. Let's see if we're marking anything over here, because I might. That's the thing, I don't know how long these batteries last on this. That's interesting. Kind of like when this thing decides to want to work on this depth finder. It didn't cost much of nothing. I just figured I'd check it out. It's not what I want. I'll get a nicer one. I need to get a mount for one, and I need to I'll find a place to put the battery. Wish I could put it probably in this compartment here over because it's hollow inside. So I could probably stick a battery in there and run a good fish finder or a Lawrence or something. And yeah, well, we'll do something like that. Alright, now this is just something to dink with. And it was cheap. I always gotta check out the cheap shit. Because if it don't work, which is about what I'm thinking this thing doesn't, and it's no big deal. Yeah, I don't think this thing's worth 2 dead flies. It don't even want to turn on. Yeah, that's a good little spot over there. I remember they had a bit of a bite over there. Let's go check that out. Yeah, really pretty over here. I mean, it's not as pretty as Crestline's Lake, but it's pretty enough in this area. Over by the dam's more boring, but it has its own beauty. More of a old-fashioned man-made style dam. Used to know an old guy, last name of Westerman. I can't remember his first. And this was way back in the early 80s. That actually worked on that dam. His wrist was bigger across than my legs. You could tell that dude, he could reach out and grab you. You'll know it. But yeah, he was a sharp cookie. And yeah, he worked on that. Labor-wise, he did. It was very physical work, I guess. Before that, he was a logger. Back in the days when you threw an axe. So, if that tells you anything. Yeah, one tough hombre. Not too many of us like that anymore. You know, I've got tons of physical problems from being really physical in my life, racing motorcycles. I did a lot of wood cutting and a lot of construction sort of stuff. Yeah, my body is absolutely kicking my ass right now. I have fibromyalgia and had a bunch of other things I don't even want to talk about. But I'm starting to feel better. Feels good to do this. I love the motion. I learned that when I borrowed a friend's Mirage, or a Hobie. I think it was a Hobie Mirage. I don't remember. It's similar to this. Anyway, I like this action because I also tried a feel free, and although it was nice about getting close, because at the area there are docks to fish, and it was really nice going backwards and forwards, but I really didn't want to go against the wind too well. Something with the propeller drive, you got to spin it a lot harder than you do this. I think the fins are more connected to the water, overcomes windy conditions a little better. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Getting my leg exercise for today, which is a big thing I gotta do. I already lost about 8 pounds just doing this and a couple other things, and feeling good with that. But yeah, this is really a cool kayak. I really dig it. For the money, really can't go wrong. I was going to get a Lightning, but by the time I figured the shipping in to get to here, I decided not to. Came real close to getting it though. It would have been Lightning Kick. Would have been perfect, because 10-foot kayak's all I need. I just need something that I can throw around by myself, and a 10-footer is perfect. I'm only around the 180 pound mark. I'm not a big guy, and plus I'm beat up, so my strength ain't what it used to be. And that's just how it is. Yeah, this is really cool. Got me a little ducky, kind of keeping pace. Probably seeing if I got anything for him to eat. Yeah. No, it'll probably be another, I would say, a week before this water's going to be very fishable. We're just seeing if we can get even a nibble. Yeah, went for a dive. Guess see something in the water right here. At least I thought I did. Got a nibble. Didn't bite. Well, it might be one of the nibble. I just got a paddle tail out right now. It's not much. Yeah, it's a hard kayak to beat for the price. I'm telling you. I mean, in the pedal version, you have a feel-free that's $999 or $1,100. It's somewhere in that price range that you can get if you order online, like I did this. Brooklyn at the time, was honest with me. They say, hey, we don't have it quite in stock yet, but it's arriving in port. We just got to wait for the boat to unload. So I waited like about a month and a half for this, but it was well worth it. They kept me clued on what was going on. I didn't have to bug them a lot, and yeah, it was a good deal. Wound up getting this about the time they said it was going to be here. So now if they got them in, I would say somebody probably get this well within half a month or a month. No problem. Maybe faster. Might just be a couple of weeks. But it was a brand new model, and all they had was a few test demo ones. And of course, all this is on the East Coast, so yeah, it makes it a little leery about doing it, but I found these guys are right on. And I heard that before anyway. They're not going to jerk you around. They're just going to tell you how it is. So, yeah. I'm really impressed with it. They got so many other models, and they also have a new pedal version that doesn't have that big bulky pedal drive that they had, which was very durable but just bulky as hell. They got a newer, lighter, more streamlined version. I kind of like the Vibe, I guess, or one of those, or was it Vibe or Hoosier? One of those out of Texas, anyway. It was kind of like their drive system, but looked a little different. You just got to make sure you set those up correctly right from the get-go. They're probably not going to set that sort of thing up for you right out of the box. You might have to do a little looking up on the settings and make sure it's right before you go take it out on the water. I didn't have to do a thing to this. I looked at the tension on the chains, and that was flat perfect. So I'm just extremely happy with that. Yeah. So, yeah, you just got to make sure the tension's not too tight, but then not too loose. You don't want to strip the sprockets, and you don't want to have it so tight where it's putting a binding on the bearings. There's lots of stuff that Hobie has on the internet about, setting one of these up and what all the specs are. And worth looking at, because it's the same. Now, this is like the Hobie Mirage drive. It doesn't have the reverse, but the one that I tried had the reverse, but I never used it because I forgot about it, and I'm just used to picking up a paddle when I get that close into something that I have to go backwards with. But that might drive some people crazy doing that, so it is what it is. Right. With the current probably going a little fast here. Let that thing sink a little. See if I get this thing turned back on. See, don't wanna. I don't know if I broke it already or what. All I know, Yeah, don't get this one. I think it was like 28 bucks or so. It was real cheap. So what do you expect? Man, it's a turkey, isn't it? It don't want to turn back on. Yeah, anytime it just has a little AAA battery to power it, like 4 of them, hey, you gotta wonder, that's not gonna work too well. Oh well. I'll take it in and find out what the frickin' problem is with it. It's a Temu product. What can I say? Let's see. I don't want to go back over there. I was thinking about it. I'm going to go this way. Let's go back over here. That's an interesting bird. Big one. Can't really tell from here. A little far away. Yeah, that almost looked like a hawk. No, it's a crow. No. Am I towing? I bet you I'm towing my weights around. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I was wondering why things seemed a little heavy. Oh, that's good. I'm going to park her right here. And fish from here, because this was a fishy spot. This is the spot I was thinking about. I had some bites over here last week. Try it again. Oh, thought I had a bite. Might have just hit something structure in the water. Yeah, what's up? There we go. Not real deep here. Hold this for a second. Did I put my sandwich? Yeah, I probably did. And I probably don't have anything out here to eat. Let's go take a look. Nope, but I do have a beer. Yeah, we'll pull that baby out. There you go. There you go.